Jay Thakkar is here to talk technicals with us. Jay, first of all, because it's the expiry day, it appears to be a bit of a struggle to take out that 18,300, 400 mark and 44,000 mark very convincingly for the benchmarks. Let's get your views first on the benchmarks and then we'll talk a lot of stocks.
Sure. Very good afternoon to you, Ajay and Anaisha. And you guys have been lucky. I mean, I would say attending the weddings at the Rambagh Palace. I hope that even I get a chance very soon. I mean, someone invites me there, right? And of course, we also have been recommending this sector entirely to our clients, and the sector has done well. And I think the overall outlook is positive. But as far as the indices are concerned, Ajay, one thing interesting, if you see that Bank Nifty trading within that band of 400, 500 points almost since 8 days. That's a rare phenomena. I mean that doesn't happen that often. I would say on Bank Nifty especially, wherein it trades within this 1% range. I mean that hasn't happened in the recent past. I would say it happened last to last expiry. But if you see last 2 years, 3 years, it has been trending quite well. Now this. Consolidation, whichever side it breaks, Bank Nifty, I mean, if it closes below 43,500, it would be a concern today. We have the maximum amount of put writers out there. On the 44,000 on the upside, we have the highest call option writers there. And technically, too, if you see, it's clear, sideways rectangular pattern that's been formed on the daily RD charts. As far as Nifty is concerned, Ajay, I would say that we have seen a lower top formation now in yesterday's session. So the recent high since this rally began from 16,800, 18,458. That's the peak. Post that we have seen 18,392. So as you mentioned, 18,400 rounded off. So we have seen a lower top, and now the previous lows were 18,060. So if you just channelize that, we can see 18,000 to 18,050 levels on the lower side. So overall, Nifty's momentum also on the daily charts have gone into the sell mode. The hourly charts have gone into the sell mode. The PCR is trading below the 1. So I think the expiry is likely to happen below the levels of 18,300 in today's session. I think that's a clear-cut resistance on the upside. On the lower side, 18,200 from an intraday perspective, Ajay, is the level to watch out for. That's the support. So more or less, I expect expiry to happen within this range of 18,200 to 18,300. Hence, a short and butterfly strategy can be initiated at 18,250. I mean, you can just sell at the money call and put, and then you can just hedge it with 18,200 and 300, put and call respectively. And the same can be done with Bank Nifty. It's just that it's not at the level right now wherein one can do this. But Nifty is actually at those levels, so one can initiate short and butterfly and trade non-directional strategies as of now because index are sideways to negative rather than attempting long side directional strategies.
Let's talk about select stocks which are doing big moves, and Piramal Pharma stands out in that sense. After getting demerged at 200, there was a massive value destruction in that stock, bottomed at 60 odd and now is up about 10% after the numbers came in slightly better, and there is a rights issue. Don't forget that. Management and promoters are looking at raising their stake there. But what are the charts saying? Jay, do you have enough chart to read Piramal Pharma?
This is one stock I would say that I don't track, so I will not be able to discuss more about it.
No worries, Jay, but the other space which is seeing a lot of traction is tire stocks, right? Ceat is sitting at all-time high level. Apollo Tyres is higher, and I think you like Ceat from the pack.
Absolutely, Anaisha. I would say that yes, I do like Ceat at these levels, and I would say that it's trading around the levels of 2120, 2130 range, and on the upside, I have a target of 2250 to 2350 in the short term. And on the lower side, 2010 is the level wherein it's a reversal on the lower side at least for the short term. Now, tire stocks are definitely on fire, I would say, Anaisha. The reason being is you see Balkrishna Industries has provided a very nice breakout from a consolidation. Ceat is why I have chosen this stock is it's trading at its lifetime high, and with this breakout, I think on a long-term charts as well as started its wave 3 of its wave 5 up. So it's a big breakout, I would say, on a longer-term charts as well along with the short-term momentum. And when you see Apollo Tyres from the FNO pack, or maybe TVS Shri, so all of these stocks are doing really good. I think entire segment is likely to perform from here on and outperform rather, I would say. And auto space is already doing good, so auto ancillary is also likely to do good. I mean, auto sector, Nifty auto index itself, I think that is likely to reach towards 15,000 levels going forward.
This stock has actually broken out of a 6-year high range. It has been around the 2000 rupee mark in 2017, by the way. So whenever a stock takes out that kind of multi-year high that comes in a new range, that's what Jay is talking about. Jay, I would urge you to stay back for 2 more minutes. We'll be very keen to talk about M&M with you because there's a big exclusive story. My colleague Sumit Chaturvedi is here with more on that. You may study the chart meanwhile and talk to us about trade or investment. But before that, I need to understand exclusive details from Sumit around M&M. Hi Sumit, what are you gathering today?
Oh, well, Mahindra and Mahindra recently had a dealership conference and the dealer partners were given a lowdown on what all is going to happen this year. So we have got some details including the product plans. Beginning with product plans, well, this year it's not going to be one big year when it comes to the all new products. It's going to be the year of refreshments and upgrades, including the Thar, which is going to have a 5-door version, which will be competing with many other vehicles in the category. But there will be major changes as far as updates are concerned. That's about the product, no new product, even in commercial vehicle segment, because almost all the products have been launched there. Supro is one product of Mahindra and Mahindra that is facing competition with Maruti Suzuki's Carry. So that's going to see some major upgrade with dual fuel option being given. That's part of the LCV and light commercial vehicle and MPV plans that side. About production, well, Mahindra and Mahindra has told dealers that it is going to ramp up production as soon as possible because waiting is quite high on products. But chip shortage, that is one thing that will continue to haunt company this year as well. At least 1 year it will take before the chip shortage is completely eradicated. Push on electric vehicles will continue. There will be innovative e-farm products as well and innovative other electric vehicle products as well. In the long term, Mahindra wants this segment, electric vehicle segment, to push growth. So 3 important things here: that no major product launch is happening, but refreshment upgrades will happen, so less investments will go over there. Second, ramp up of production will happen. Chip shortage though will remain a problem, and in commercial vehicle LCV segment, Supro will be given a lot of emphasis. But yes, one more thing was told, that hybrid technology, which is now the mainstay of many companies like Toyota and Maruti Suzuki, hybrid will not be touched by Mahindra and Mahindra at all. So this is the lowdown. That's an annual dealer conference in which dealers are addressed which are the important partners of the company, and this was the overall briefing given to them.
Okay, in fact, thanks very much for that, Sumit. But Sumit is joining us from a congregation of big corporates right now. Yeah. So we are expecting some more news breaks of similar nature, Sumit. So keep your eyes and ears open and meet all those big corporates at CIF.
Oh, well, absolutely. Let's see what we get for you from that big event. But we have Jay lined up to talk to us about M&M as well. Jay, from the entire passenger vehicle space, which are the stocks you like, and a view on M&M as well?
And I would say this is one of these stocks which I think one should definitely have in the portfolio for the medium to long term. The reason being is that if you see the highs of around say 980, 1000 approximately were made somewhere in 2018. We all know that 2017 and 18 is the year where most the auto sector peaked out, and despite Nifty was going up until 2019 or maybe Jan 2020 prior to COVID, auto was not performing, and entire auto sector actually was falling, underperforming the broader markets or the benchmark indices, I would say. But then the kind of recovery which we have seen since COVID lows in the auto pack, 2018 lows highs are taken off. It's just that Maruti has not taken off that high among the passenger vehicles. Else, most of the auto stocks have actually taken off those levels. Maybe Tata Motors, that is also one stock which I like, and M&M too. And I don't see M&M now going below the levels of 1000. And in fact, I would say that it has recently retraced 38% of its recent move. I think this is a good level to enter as well. If at all there is a dip, definitely add M&M. 1000 for the long term and 1100 for the short term are the 2 crucial support levels. And going forward, I think there would be much higher levels. Maybe in the short term to medium term 1500 plus, and in the longer term maybe this stock is heading towards the 2000 levels as well going forward. So this is one stock which I am actually quite bullish for the medium to long term perspective.
On that note, we let you go. Thank you so much for joining us today.